With so many great players in Blue Lock, it's hard to really pick one that stands out. But today I want to talk about one character who can seemingly do it all, and that's Reo Mikage. And in this video, I'll be going over what a jack of all trades or a polymath is, and how Reo shows us the value we can gain from being one. So for starters, a polymath is a person who knows a lot about a lot of subjects. And that's definition straight from vocabulary.com. The age-old argument that a lot of people associate with this is the argument, which one's better, being a jack of all trades or a polymath, or a generalist, specialist, whatever you want to call it. But the way I see it, it's not about being one or the other, but rather how you can use both to your advantage. In other words, I like to say, be a jack of all trades within your chosen field. Basically, don't focus on being a generalist in every different thing like math, science, English, or whatever, but rather choose one of those and then learn as much as you can about that one thing. So you're essentially mastering each skill and not being a master of none. You have a pretty deep understanding of each skill within your chosen field, not just some surface level information. One example of this is actually IT. Within the realm of IT, we have cybersecurity, networking, programming, engineering, system admin, cloud computing, and even machine learning. And all of those are just different disciplines within the same field. And before you get too overwhelmed with all this, just remember, it's not about perfection, but progress. So Reo models how being a polymath in your chosen field has many benefits. The first of which is having versatility and adaptability. So Reo's ability, the chameleon, allows him to copy the techniques of other players up to about 99% accuracy. While these copies aren't as good as the originals, they are still pretty dangerous. For instance, his full defense he copied from Aiku in the U20 match completely shut down Shido pretty much throughout the entire match. And then he copied the gyro shot from Kenyu during the third selection, surprising everybody. So this allows Reo to not only be an offensive threat, but also a defensive beast. So having a deep understanding of different aspects in your field allows you to be flexible and ready for any situation you may find yourself in. That's the first point. The next one is understanding and being able to problem solve. So Reo's ability allows him to be the answer to pretty much any problem his team faces. He can start or finish any play thanks to his versatility. From having a spectacular save against Shido in the U20 match, to using his creativity to enable Nagi's crazy goal against Bastard Munchen, Reo is able to see the field differently than everybody else, thanks to his understanding of each different position. So being able to see problems from different angles can allow you to come up with some pretty cool solutions that no one else has ever seen or have ever thought of. Now, you may not be the one to create the final solution. Oftentimes that's up to the specialist in your field, but your ability to think outside the box often can spark those ideas and brings value to the team as a whole. And speaking of value, if you got any from this video so far, be sure to like and subscribe for more content just like this. So the next benefit is a deeper appreciation on the value of learning. So polymaths are used to learning a variety of skills effectively and are used to learning new things all the time. This especially serves them well in a world like ours that is rapidly changing, because if you're slow to adapt, you're going to be left behind. Over-specializing can leave you obsolete if the skill that you're specializing in becomes old news. Reo's aspect in this whole thing is that he studied the greatest soccer players that he's seen. At that point, it was just Rin and Sei Itoshi, and he used what he learned in order to upgrade himself, which eventually became his new chameleon-style striker mode, which is just fancy speak for him being a really good striker. And this allows him to be an even bigger offensive threat while also solidifying his place on any team, no matter who it is. So what's important here isn't trying to learn about everything under the sun or getting to the point where you dream about this stuff. It's about getting to that level of competency where you can confidently take on any task and execute it to the best of your ability. Now, Reo isn't the best striker on the pitch, but he has something that I think we all can learn from. So, what do you think? Do you think being a jack of all trades is all it's cracked up to be? Or am I way off the mark? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe and check out this video for more content like this.